Hi, and welcome to a peek inside of our MasterMind Group. Our group has been meeting for the last year and a half, and we really want to give back. And so we thought a way that we could do that is tell you about MasterMind Groups and how to set one up and the benefits of some of the things that we do in our group. And we'll just quickly introduce ourselves and then we'll dive right in. So my name is Alyssa, and I am from Michigan, and I blog at passagehillstudio.com and kitchenfellowship.com.
And my name is Merritt, and I live in Colorado, and I write at themarriagereadinessproject.com.
My name is Michaela, and we are kind of nomads. I blog at WeHeartEDU and also at liveandlightly.com.
I am Trina. I'm from Nebraska, and I blog at beginnerbeans.com.
All right, so we want to tell you kind of what a mastermind group is. And really, it's just a consistent group of people that gets together on a regular basis and for the purpose of encouragement and learning and brainstorming, accountability, and feedback. We have a really great feedback loop between all of us, and we are propelling our businesses and our personal lives forward with all the conversations that we have. And we meet every other week on Google Hangouts for about an hour, but it really depends on how long you want to meet and the amount of time that you have to meet. And we think like the ideal group size is probably about 3 to 6 people. We have 4. We've had 5 at one time, and that all seemed like a really great number. And now Merritt's going to talk about the benefits of a mastermind.
So if you are a solo entrepreneur like me, or you just work by yourself or have a project you're working on by yourself, it's really easy to get distracted and procrastinate or put off things that you really want to do. And so for me, that's where a mastermind group has really helped. It's a great opportunity to connect with like-minded people. As Alyssa already mentioned, we've created a community that serves as a sounding board. So we share ideas, give each other feedback. It's a great place to get suggestions for when one of us is stuck on something, kind of needing a what do I do next bit of information. Secondly, our mastermind group is a great place for encouragement. So when things we need a little push to get going, which feels like that's been me quite a bit for the last year, the mastermind group really serves as a place for that encouragement that's needed to just keep going and plugging ahead. At the same time, all the women in this group, we are great fans of each other's work, and we cheer each other on. We support each other on social media and promote the things that each other is doing so that we can help get the word out about the great work that we're focusing on. And then thirdly, we challenge each other to do our best work. So every time we meet, we have goals that we share. Our group is a great place for accountability to meet those goals, or again, to provide encouragement when we're struggling to meet those goals. Another thing that we have done is just capitalize on each other's skills. So take advantage of the opportunities to work together and just find synergy. For example, Alyssa is a lovely graphic designer. She has skills I wish I had, but I don't. I'm a writer. But we've been able to work together on different projects, and in the end probably produced a better result by our collaboration. And then finally, our group collects and shares resources, and we're able to probably come up with different resources for the group members that probably no one of us would have time to find on our own. So for us, we've kind of gone from working by ourselves to working with others who have our best interests in mind. And what I mentioned is the people that you choose for your mastermind group don't necessarily need to be in the same niche as you. In fact, it's kind of better if they're not. So we all work and have interest in different areas. So because of that, it's a great, opportunity to just freely give honest feedback. There's no fear of competition or just kind of getting in each other's way at all, that we're just, working together to help one another be better at what we want to do. And then finally, probably the greatest bonus in my mind is that we've all become friends as a result of getting to know each other online.
Great.
That's it.
Okay, I'm up next. So I'm going to share just a little bit about the source that we use to do our online chatting, and it is Google Hangouts. You need a Google account, so I have a Gmail account, and I believe that works. Within that Gmail account, then you can click on over to Google+. And it's really been quite easy, I think, for us to be able to come together in that way, because you just click on the new Hangout button, and it just asks you if you want to create a group call. You just pick the names that you want to be in that call, and it pretty much calls them for you. So it doesn't get better than that. That's the resource that we've chosen to use. I'm sure there are other resources that are really good. That's just the one that we have been able to have success with. And then also I wanted to share with everyone our outline. And this is just kind of the outline we use for our get-togethers. We're a Christian mastermind group, so we start with opening prayer, and that's really important to us. We love that aspect. And after opening prayer, we start right in with share time. We each take turns talking about different areas that we would like to share. And our outline starts with wins. So we just discuss the things that we've had success with that week and different victories in our areas. So let's say that we actually get to something on our list from the week before and we accomplish it. That's definitely a win. And so we would share that with the group. Then we move on to rocks. And these are just kind of things we're having difficulties with. Maybe for me, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I also work online. So sometimes my rocks include just trying to balance out time with family and online life. And so we just kind of discuss that, and then we talk about our needs. Our needs next, and with our needs, that would be something that we would like help from the group with. And a lot of times this is really cool because each of us, like Merritt said, have different areas and niches of areas that we're really good at. And so a lot of times the things that I need are things that other people in the group are really good at. And so that's a fun way to collaborate. And then after that, we go on to discussion time. And this is usually like if we find a resource that we found valuable during the last few weeks since we met. We'll bring it to the group and just share whether it's a book or an online article. And that's just some kind of fun way to have further learning with the group. And then lastly, we share our commitments. And I think this is really important because it keeps us accountable with each other, and we're able to have it on paper and then also say it out loud. So there's no getting out of those commitments. So that's kind of our outline. And then we usually end with closing prayer after everyone's had a turn to share. This has worked really well for us, and we found it to be successful. So that's our outline and what we do. Let me get back to the main screen here. There, all done.
Okay, I'm going to share about how we found each other and some ideas of how you can find or start your own mastermind group. We found each other through an online course we were each taking separately. I believe it was Alyssa had posted in our Facebook group for that course asking if anybody wanted to kind of go over our month one homework and give each other feedback. So we were the people that responded to each other. We started a Facebook thread and then eventually decided we wanted to keep this going to talk about the coursework. And soon we even got off track of that and just started just following our own outline, like Shay just shared, sharing our rocks and wins and all of that. It was kind of fun to be able to find each other because I personally had been looking for something like this for quite a while. I saw all kinds of articles online that I should be a part of a mastermind group, that it's valuable beyond, even if you're not a blogger, there's so many reasons it's good. But I felt like everyone was a part of one and I didn't know where to find mine. So I'm going to share a few tips. The first one is to pray about it. I really believe, especially for a group like this, where we are all Christian-based and what we do goes so far beyond just a blog post or a product we create, that we encourage each other to really think about how this matters to love other people or to aim for heaven. And it's exciting to be a part of that. So I believe if that's your goal, God for sure is going to lead you to those people. So number one, pray about it. Number two is look around you. There's likely something that you're already involved in. It might be an online group. Maybe there's something in real life that you go to and are involved in. There's likely people already around you interested in what you're interested in. And that's a good place to start. Number three is to get out there. If you realize that you're not really involved in that much, or you're not hanging out with people that have some of these common interests or common goals, then start trying new things that can get you around those people. That might be attending a conference, starting an online course. There's so many different ways to get involved and get around people that have the same goals you do. Let's see here. That's number three. Number four is ask. Don't just assume that somebody's going to come to you or that your group is going to find you. Start with, even if there's just one other person, just ask them if they would be interested in meeting with you weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever works. The next one is don't give up. It can be kind of frustrating, especially if you're praying about it and you feel like you're doing everything you should, to feel like everybody's moving forward and you're stuck without support, without a group of people to encourage you on. So don't give up. It is out there. Your group is out there. People are waiting to be able to get to know you and to encourage you. So just keep looking, keep your eyes open. You'll find it. And don't forget the opportunity to just start one. That's kind of like asking other people. Just make it happen. And don't rule out what it could become. We started as just a group of people wanting to go over our month one coursework, and over a year later, we've become a group that really believes in each other and wants to see the best in each other.
Great, thanks. All right, well, we're happy to answer any questions you guys have about masterminds. You can look below this video for instructions on how to contact us. And we'd really just love to keep getting this message out and helping people connect with each other and find mastermind groups. So if you share this on social media, please use the hashtag #FindAMastermind. Thanks.